Hello, Danda's back, and I'm a big fat liar on Let's Play Dragon Quest IV. I said before we were going to head back to Lakanaba to open up the last door that I had forgotten about, and then I didn't do it. So, we're here to rectify that situation. Off screen, I sold a bunch of the spare gear just sitting around, including the Fire Claw. We're not going to use that, so we got rid of it. So back here, they sell the same stuff here, but more importantly, we have these doors we can pop open now. To find a seat of strength, awesome. A chain sickle, okay. And an icicle dirk. Let's have Tulun look at the icicle dirk. Give that strength seed to Ragnar. Axe a punch. I wonder. So it's better than the Dream Blade, strength-wise. We'll go ahead and equip that. We're going to hold on to the Dream Blade just in case. If you use it in battle, I believe it uses Crackle or one of those ice spells. It's okay. But for us, we have the lightning staff on us, so we're good. We no longer need him to hold the cautery sword, actually. Yeah, we'll just toss it in the bag. With the others. The chain sickle can go. Alright, our next stop, now that we have the 38 mini medals we need, is to cast evac twice and then, no, zoom. To get the most powerful sword in the game. It's not as obscene as the NES version. A happy hat, we're looking forward to that. It's not as dire as the Miracle Sword, but take a look at that. Yeah, but every time you swing it, you're gonna get some health back. So Tulun can have it too. But since that's all that Ragnar's going to be doing is attacking, we're going to give that to him. We're going to have to find a new weapon for us soon enough. It's worse than the Dragon's Bane, so we're not going to worry about that. Alright, so our next objective was to return to... was it Riverton? The last place we haven't gone in the world. And we've already explored Riverton, so just go back in a couple episodes if you want to see that. And I want to change my life. This is one of those dungeons where you won't be able to use your outside party members within. So this is actually the setup we want. Pull up the local map. You see there's something down and to the right. which we need to sail a little over to the east to get to. and immediately run into a new enemy. Voodoo Guru and our Rhinoceros. We'll see if they want to show off what they do. Okay, so the Voodoo Guru can cast Sizzle. It's not like the ones inside of Zamovska that could cast the instant death spells. And they don't have a lot of MP. They're interesting enemies. He's double buffed himself, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Lightning Staff. Ah, nuts. They have a bit of resistances. Nuts. There, stop buffing yourself. Now we used enough MP there, it could be worth taking a nap. If the water on the screen will let us get to... Sir? Good morning, we'd like to rest. The next place is actually pretty dangerous. Not just because those enemies are filling the place up. We could have come here earlier, we didn't because... Locke catches the tears in his hand. There's this jail cell door here that was stopping our path. And you might notice we don't have access to the outside party members or their spells for this dungeon. But we do have access to mini medal number 39. Hellions. They have pretty good resistances to most things, but they go down pretty quickly if you just hit them hard. At least these guys are no match for our defenses at this point. One of the few dungeons you can rotate the camera in. So that's nice. Down here in the feet of this giant statue, find some cash. Blizzy bodies. These guys are very dangerous. Not for that. They can cast... I believe they can cast Thwack. That is the instant death spell for your entire party. If they do that, there's a good chance we'll have to back out of here and recover. A seed of agility. Awesome. I'll give that one to the hero. Oh boy. Yeah, it may have been better to bring Elena instead of Maya. But Maya has just so much usefulness. And a whole bunch of Hellraisers. They also have lightning staffs. They can deal quite a bit of damage here. But bringing Maya means we have access to Boom. If he's gonna eat up his MP, I may as well be the one to tell him to do it. There's no way through here, but in the top right there's a door, so let's head through there. Yeah, top left would be a door. You can grab that chest. If you cycle around here, you'll see this. It's not like a secret passageway, but a little tucked out of the way. And mimics are very dangerous, because they can do that. Fortunately, we have Kirill with Zing. Nuts. Nuts. And he doesn't have Zing, so... when you step outside, you have access to the rest of the party, so... Mina can cast it from outside. It costs 8, and it's only a 50% chance of working, but... better than nothing. Maybe find a Hella Hammer. So it has a very low accuracy, and it also has... but if it does hit, it's a critical hit, so... we'll toss that in the bag. That can be useful. And you see, we want to get to that left side. So we fell out of the right eye to land here. Well, let's go back around so we can fall out the left eye this time. Falling out of his eye like a tear, right into his hand. Pull the lever. can't imagine this was the easiest way to cross the river. But you take what you can get, right? Alright, now we're on the other side of the river. Alright, let's try these guys again. Going for the critical hits. So yeah, there are 2 turns around. It can really add up, making them very tanky. But we got them all the same. And looking at the local map, you'll notice there's only one thing on this entire island down here, surrounded by rocks. Well, rocks by a mountain. Dragon Riders and Cheeky Tikis. You've seen these guys up by the Zenithian Shield. Alright, we got pretty lucky that he didn't use 2 turns for burping hot gas. Oof. Whole bunch of them. Alright, now Boria learned Kasap. He can now reduce the defense of all targets in a group. Now, you could have come here before getting the mod rod, but you won't be able to get very far in the castle. Don't want to turn into a king. There we go. Hey, how's it going? Diabolic Hall. He roars all over the world. And in here we find mini meld number 40. And a free prayer ring. That'll come in handy. Toss that in the bag for later. Here we find a Lucidus shard. Blue Citrus Shard increases your luck as an accessory. It also... Does he tell you? Yeah, it'll save anyone who has... I think the confused status. It'll restore that. Alright, well, since we turned back, let's go talk to them again. Have nothing to say? Alright. So here we have a scene that's not in the NES version. Yeah, we're new here. There seems to be some dissension amongst the monsters. Yeah, it's a nice touch, a little foreshadowing for later. And if you got this far, I think this guy will tell you about the mod rod. Alright, so let's go back in, go a different direction. This time we'll head right. Doesn't last too long. But we don't want to be a priest. Or a merchant. Or a merchant again. Or an old man. Or an old man again. And roll the dice. Or a merchant for the third time. There we go. Ha ha ha. That's a good one. Nothing hidden here. No, we're pretty upstanding citizens here. We could head into the meeting room. Or we can head over here. See, you can't get in that way. Let's head down here. We find a kamikaze bracer. Is this different than the Kerplunk bracer? Yeah, it's a different thing. Let's see. Wearing this, if you die, it'll kill all the enemies as well. It's interesting. I'll go ahead and put it on for now. If I manage to drop, well, I'll take them with me. In there is the room where we talked to those monsters, saw them talking about stuff. 8 I'm on. Alright, one more pass at it. Ah, something different. We're demons now. There's stairs here too. If you head all the way around here... Let me show off this. If you peep a treasure chest with... you either get a blue or a red light. You got Seed of Magic. Awesome. And mini medal number 41. Her MP is doing really good, actually, and so is the hero. Give this one to Kirill now. Hey, we found the Tempest Shield. Use the Tempest Shield in battle, it does something? Yes, it casts like swoosh. It doesn't reduce breath damage, so even though it's higher defense, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to give it to Ragnar. And not have him equip it for now. See, reddish light here. That means there's a mimic in there. So let's go ahead and take him out. Haha. Alright, we got him. And unless you talk to a monster, they don't care that you're not turned. You just can't get into the meeting hall unless you're a monster. Better fit down Foon. Anyway, just sit here and wait. After some amount of time... Settle down, children. I'm in mine. You've heard a lot of people talk about this Estark guy. I think we should follow suit. Now, we are pretty severely underleveled for this part. Doesn't mean we're not going to do it. Just means we have one stop to make first. Right, if you talk to normal people as a monster, they freak out and you can't get things done. There you go. We're an old lady now. But she still knows who we are. Yeah, the monsters have been flooding in here. So you can't rest here now. Just wanted to point that out before we headed back to Havre Leon. You could even return to Diabolic Hall if you wanted to, I guess. Not that we ever need to, but it's there. You can even cut through here now. So it's the same path through here, the same enemies as before. And we don't have access to the reserves, so keep that in mind. And here is where we got the gunpowder, so here's where it's going to be a little different. You can't rotate the camera either. Nuts. Hey, hey. And we learned a new spell, Boom. So right there with Maya. The explosion elemental attack against all enemies regardless of formation. And Kiro's learned Thwack. Instant death for a group of enemies. That could be pretty useful in the right hands. We're doing so much damage because we have the Dragon's Bane equipped. If I was worried about the breath attacks, I would switch over to the Dragon Mails, but they're not doing enough damage to us right now to be worried about it. You can't rotate the camera, so it's a little bit of a maze. Yeah, Ragnar with the Miracle Sword and his defenses, he's pretty much just going to stand there at full health forever. There's some new enemies. Fuddle Sticks. It can cast Fuddle, which is the confusion spell. So I want to take that guy out first. Right, and a beefy level up for Ragnar. They're all here looking for Estark, all getting lost in the maze. We're heading on to take on the ruler of the Underworld, who's been imprisoned away for 10,000 years, or however long it's been. We don't have all the Zenithian equipment, but I don't think we'll need it. We have 3 out of 4, that should be good enough, right? A new enemy, Moosifer. Like Lucifer, but a moose. He can cast heavy magic spells, which is going to have reduced damage thanks to the liquid metal armors and the magical skirt on Maya. Oof. Quite the hit. I'm going to jump in with the healing here. The reason I wasn't worried about mana up to this point is because right in here is a healing spot. So now I'm going to change Kirill to don't use MP. Because he will chop right through his magic. And you have the liquid metal sword. I want you using it. And in here we can now rotate the camera again. Help you see your surroundings. Now if we brought Borea, we'd want to peep these. But no need to peep. Mini medal number 42. Alright, 6 more and we get the Happy Hat. Magic water, awesome, we're gonna need that. Single grasshopper. Maya has enough MP, I'm not worried about her eating it up during random battles to make them easier. We find a lot of money. Awesome. Seed of Strength. Gotta love it. Let's give that to Ragnar. Seed of Agility. Give that to Kirill. Sap doesn't cost all that much, and that's the only thing they're vulnerable to, that's fine. The alternative is that she pokes him with the needle. Lucifers definitely take priority because they have a critical hit they can use. Crackle does a little bit of damage. Oof. Nuts. This is the way forward, actually. Now, if you cast Evac, it brings you all the way out. The one person who has Revive is the one who dropped. It's unfortunate. Alright, this time it's going to go straight to the end. I'm not going to explore the other passages. And because of that free healing spot, we don't have to bother heading back to town. No simulating getting lost like the monsters. Ready for you this time, Lucifer. Now, I've seen people say you want to be, 30s, maybe low 30s for this part. I think we'll be fine. I'm going to do a little bit of juggling before the fight. Spoilers, we're going to fight the final boss. Lord of the Underworld, Estark. That's why we're here. Here we just have a lot, and there he is. You look on the upper screen there in the top right. He big. Without Boria, we just have to open him up and see what's inside. Alright, so there was the Kamikaze Bracer. In action, it destroyed the enemy who killed me. But on the left one, we have Mini Metal 43. Alright, so this guy's in the way of whatever that box is. I guess we'll get that in the post-game, right? After we beat the final boss here. And fight this new enemy, Wyvern and Podokesaurus. They can poison you. The first enemy that can do that in a long time. Podokesaurus can cast multi-heal, which is Full party heal, can go twice per turn. I want to show him my Dragon's Bane. Finally, a chance to use some of those antidote herbs. We've accumulated a few. We're gonna tell Hero to focus on healing, and we're gonna pass over the liquid metal sword to the hero. I want to equip the Dragon Mail on these two. Oh, he's still sleeping. Well, in which case... New enemy, Cheetah, and a Rhinocerex. There's Kirill showing off what he's good for here. Instant death attacks. Alright, nothing we couldn't handle there. Alright, so let's take on the final boss. So Estark, he starts off the battle asleep, and he can stay asleep for quite a few turns if you're lucky. He also attacks you while he's sleeping. He goes twice per turn, and he could do that. And he has a very powerful breath attack, as you see there. He can easily just decide to delete somebody. He has some resistance to sap. If you get unlucky, it could really hurt your day. So yeah, well, let's do this a little cleaner then. Been nice if Kirill had started with Kabuff. Good start. Ow. So this time I'm going to stay on healing duty as well. Hopefully Kirill will keep up with it as well, but whoever I don't think he will heal, I'm going to heal as well. Woo! Kirill should get his heal off before Estark. Good. Estark, I believe, he also regenerates like 50 health or something per round. So you really have to keep up the pressure. The Miracle Sword, if you add up how much has been saved by it, it's really good. And if you're playing the NES version, absolutely get that. Spend all of your points on those. Especially if you use Taloon. Now you can only have one stanza time per day. So that was our one do-over. I just wanted to show off what having 2 people on offense would end up, or 3 people on offense would be. At this level, even as decked out as we are, he's not a pushover. Woo! Big defense. Now, Estark is also vulnerable to sleep. He will attack while asleep, and I meant to heal. But it'll stop him from doing his big slices. Hey, we got him. And we learned Zap. Very powerful lightning attack. We jumped the Lord of the Underworld before he even had his morning coffee. Alright, so we beat the final boss. Game over, right? Everyone just goes about their day. All the monsters should be gone like in previous Dragon Quest games. Wonder what that's all about. And we didn't want to be back there, I just want to show that it doesn't work. Now that Estark is dead, this flame is gone and these enemies are here. Now. Yeah, we ate through a lot of MP during that battle. There's a lot of mid-heals going around. The game doesn't want you to miss out on this just because you escaped right after beating the boss. We have Squelch, but we also have 14 antidote herbs. 13 antidote herbs. And here we find a gas canister. Huh. Remember, some guy somewhere said something about wanting a gas lighter than air to make a thing. And that guy was in Riverton. So let's go ahead and head back there. The water effect. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, you can have that. Yeah, you can have it. I don't need it. And he means it. Come back tomorrow. So we'll go take a much-needed nap. Much deserved, too. Take him down on the first try. Really good. First recording. Hey, our flying vehicle in this game is a hot air balloon. And we can fly anywhere now. The entire world is our oyster. The entire world is in there's 2 places we haven't been. Let's just enjoy this music while So we have that. There's that X on the treasure on the map, and there's this like monster-shaped island. But we have somewhere else to go first. Let's see how St. Dandesburg's doing. Someone went in search of pirate treasure. We know of a cave where pirates sunk their treasure. That means we're making another foray into the liquid metal sword dungeon. Let's pass around some experience. Still wielding a cautery sword, huh? I guess there's not much Saloon can wield. And we head in here. Looking for a man and a lady, and there's a lady. Slippery little devil. I guess I could have passed down the miracle sword for the top for this short area, but nah. Alright, let's go find her husband. I guess they must also have the ultimate key. You don't have to go too far into here. He's right here. They're right there. Strio Louse. I don't get this pun name here. Like, is it... Look like Leo Strauss? Is that a musician? I don't know. I'm just walking out to make sure that you didn't have to talk to her again. Nope, didn't look like it. Incinerator. Yeah, sap is incredibly powerful in this game. Alright, and back to St. Dandesburg. We have the balloon, we're gonna use it, darn it. You get the flying vehicle very late in this game. There's only 2 locations to go to with it. Alright, we have some new stuff going on here. Once upon a time, a troop of wandering minstrels came to the great and illustrious city of Pioneeria. The moment the young Sultan of Pioneeria set eyes upon one of the young maidens of the troop, he fell deeply in love with her. The young Sultan Farag's viziers were strongly opposed to his marrying beneath him, but his father, the previous Sultan, approved the match and the wedding went ahead. Marriage between 2 people of such different backgrounds inspired the citizens of Peronia, and the city grew mighty and prosperous. That's nice. And looks like the dog has found something again. The dog has found mini medal number 44. Rough. Only 4 more to go before you get the good stuff. Magic water, awesome. Lost that in the bag. Two item shops in here. One sells nothing. There's no left button show you the map and what everything is sold here. That doesn't work anymore. Not in this town. And they sell Lucidus shards. If you didn't find the other one, I guess. Gold bracers if you don't want to buy them at the casino. And bunny tails for increasing your luck as well. It's there. Here's a church. You say anything outside of them? No. Hello, my darling. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal. That's a good frog. A bookshelf in the house of the northeast of town. Yeah, I think we've seen it. He's referring to the mode that doesn't exist in America. It does exist, it's just no one else plays this game. Pioneeratorium. And a seed of strength, awesome. Give that to Ragnar. Like, for example, Alina's strength is 105. She's keeping up pace with the hero. They're just staring at each other. Maybe it would help the relationship if they got a bed. Maybe it'll help the relationship if they have mini medal number 45. A seed of magic. Awesome. Give that to Kirill. Toss that in the bag. And here's the book again. Well, this is no castle, but pretty nice overall. New buildings. Seed of Life. And mini mail number 46. 2 more to go. Seed of Life. That's what this is? Life, yeah. Maya's over 200 now. Yeah, let's give that to Kirill. Pretty fortunate. Out is Zach? Oh, well. If I said no. Alright, and now our giant inn here. Nothing in the inn. It's just here. Alright, so that's pretty much it for St. Danasburg for the rest of the game, I think. We'll check it out one more time. But that red X has been glaring at us for such a long time. It's finally about time we gave it a poke. Now, we couldn't get here before. There's a mountain range entirely surrounding this desert. And this tree. So, we just want to bring 3 people. So, the 3 I want to bring are Danda, Ragnar, and Maya. And I actually want to leave on the Dragon's Bane for this area. But I do want to equip the Dragon Mails. Hey, how's it going? El Ferrado. Oh, this is Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil leaves. Oh, to make sure to keep an eye out for those. They're asking for 3 people to come to their aid. Only 3, no more. Well, fortunately we already have 3. Alright, so the Power Shield. It's a really good shield that you use it during battle and it heals you. So I want to pick up 2 of those, one for Kirill, one for Troneko. And a Flowing Dress, which actually gives breath protection attack. So I want to get one of those for Borea, Maya, and Mina. Well, not Mina. We're not going to use Mina. Or Maya and Boria. Wait, how much money did we need? So 30,000, and 26, so 56,000. More than I need, but it's fine. A big good upgrade over the Iron Shield. It only gives minimal breath protection, so I still think it's worth the big upgrade. And if the AI was smart enough to use it as healing, that'd be great. I want to give this to Maya, but I want to hold on to the magical skirt, because this doesn't give the magic protection. It's a big upgrade. I don't know why Boria can wear the flowing dress, but this is called the water flying clothes in the NES version. And I have the money, so I'm going to give it to Mina. I'm just not going to equip it. Alright, so we have our team of 3. Let's go. I'm going to be the healer during this part. Between myself and the Miracle Sword, we should be alright. You can rotate the camera here, so that's helpful. Now, they had mentioned the leaves. I actually want to take the left path first. There are enemies here. If we search anywhere on the ground where there's leaves, we'll find an Yggdrasil leaf. You only pick up one of these. For whatever reason, you can only have one. Now, one thing you could do in the NES version is pick up a leaf here, drop it off in the vault, then come back here and pick up another leaf, drop it in the vault. The check for whether or not you have a leaf, it's on your active party. It doesn't look at the vault, so you can get unlimited leaves in the NES version, and I would recommend doing that, because that version is much harder. I'm going to hold on to that for myself. And here we find a Staff of Salvation. Staff of Salvation is an item that if you use it in battle, yeah, exactly as it says. It recovers in battle. It's a free mid-heal. So that's pretty nice. Alright, finally, a battle. And it's the same funnel stick we've seen before. The Yggdrasil leaf, if you use it in battle, or just use it at all, it revives you from death. It's your only recovery from death as an item in the game. Now in the NES version, you can fall off here, so be careful. Oh crap, Lucifers. As we saw before, they have an ice spell. They also have critical hits they can do. For like 150, 200 damage. Sadly, the Staff of Salvation is only in battle, so you don't get to full heal after every battle using the staff. Looking around, there's nothing up top. Game, open the chest. Thank you. Here we find the Yggdrasil Dew. The Yggdrasil Dew is... It's a full heal for everyone in the game. Everyone in the party. So I want to put that in the bag for later. No, we'll hold on to it, just in case. I lied. Because we're the only one we can control, so... Here we have a new enemy, Grimkeeper. He can cast Frizzle. All in all, not too dangerous. We have reduction from magic. Snub will stop any incoming spells that are aiming at him. A whole bunch of those could rack up damage with Frizzle, but we have magic protection. Alright, so now I want to use the Staff of Salvation. For a free heal. If the AI used items better, I could give it to one of them, put them on healing focus. But sadly, they don't. Walk along the outside of the world tree. Whirly Girly, new enemy here. Like all their brethren, they can use wind attacks. They have a pretty strong physical hit, too. Alright, Maya learned a new spell, Ka-Sizzle. It's the Ka-Frizzle spell against all enemies. Essentially, it's Fire 3 against all enemies. Well, Fire 2. Ka-Sizzle? Wait, what? Yeah, Fire 3 against all enemies. A very helpful heal all command. And Lucia in the NES version is named Oriphilia here. On the DS, it's attacked by monsters, picking... Yeah, we'll take her to Zenithia. Zenithian Sword's right here. I guess we should get ready for a big boss fight for it. Alright, and Ophelia, as the party jingle would lead you to believe, she's actually a part of the party. She is okay, she's a healer. But from the question mark on her level, you can see that she is not actually, she's just a guest. And there's the sword. Just right there, sitting right over there. Now this area is pretty easy in that if you can survive a battle with some new enemies here, the green dragon and the ogres, there are Yggdrasil leaves everywhere to revive you. As long as one person survives. Alright, these green dragons, as you can see, they have a breath attack. They can also poison you, which is good to see. More reasons to use up all the antidote herbs we keep finding. It's one of those areas where being underleveled is not affecting us at all. Well, they cut you down to 3 people, so they didn't, and they cut off the rest of your party from being able to cast spells. No, that's it? No boss fight? Nothing? Nope. Just like most of the Zenithian gear, all you... Legendary sword, perhaps? Now, unlike the NES version, you can't fall off. You're just given the sword. Here, enjoy. A sword that's worse than the Dragon's Bane. Let's have Taloon look at it. Yeah. It's not the best weapon in the game. But it's there. It's old. Sadly, most of the Zenithian gear is not actually better than other stuff you can find. Now, despite saying you're going to deliver her to Zenithia, you don't need her for this next part, so we're not going to use her. I say that and then put her in the party? No, okay. We'll take a quick nap after that foray. We'll get our A team together. And we're gonna head to Zenithia. Now, where could Zenithia be? Well, it would be in the one place you haven't gone yet in the game. Right here in the Dead Center. And it's actually its own little place. Complete with a town and everything. And some new enemies. Booleans. Booleans, they're just tougher versions of like their cousins. They move twice per turn, they can scream at you. They can hit you for okay damage. They're vulnerable to sleep, but they're also vulnerable to sword. Now you can't pull up a local map to see closer, but there's a cave there we can't reach. Keep that in mind for later. Here we have some ogres. We've seen them on the tree. Yeah, Kirill's Thwack. Very useful against certain enemies. Right in the dead center of the island. Azimuth. The gateway to Zenithia. And we can return back to the Azimuth here. What else could be here in the Azimuth of the island in the center of the world on the way to Zenithia? Find out next time on Let's Play Dragon Quest IV.